the grades that you got in high school. If you persist and persevere, you will achieve your dreams. So, Honorable Speaker, this really should be a great inspiration. And even as I say that, Honorable Speaker, I'll also make on a light note and say those who are actually saying and talking about the opulence on some nominees or some former CSS, who is like the Honorable Onesimus Kipchumba Murkomen. I don't know how you'll talk about the Honorable Ali Hassan Joho, who also has a taste for good things. And this should actually go out there in public, that people should know, and every person outside there should know that you are not poor because somebody else is rich. You can actually learn something from a person instead of actually feeling bad that, okay, you are wearing this shirt or you are having a very expensive watch, you are putting on a very expensive watch because you took my money. Which money? I mean, people should be made to understand that people have got different tastes. There are people who love clothes, attires, there are people who love land, there are people who love big cars, and there are also people who love other forms of excitement and even traveling. So, Honorable Speaker, this was a great inspiration, Honorable Speaker, on Ali Hassan Joho. And number two, Honorable Speaker, there was also an inspiration for the young people of Mr. Eric Mureithi Muga, a young man that appeared before you and even confessed not to be having a car. You know, he's been able to maneuver through the systems, maneuver through the network, and that clearly shows that your social network is a social net worth. And today, and I believe that when he gets his first salary, he'll be able to acquire himself a car. So this is a great inspiration. And finally, Honorable Speaker, I'm also very excited by the nomination of Mr. Julius Migos Ogamba. Before he appeared before your committee, Honorable Speaker, in the corridors of Parliament, members were saying that ministry possibly required a career educationist. But the confirmation of his performance truly confirmed that this is a person who is competent to what he was actually appointed.
Give him a minute and wind up.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Sorry, I had missed the point that it was 1 minute. So this Julius Migos Ogamba performed very well, and I saw honorable members and even members of the public saying that he exceeded their expectations, being a career advocate of the High Court. That again shows that advocates are all round. They can actually do anything. It can be like you've seen Professor Kithure Kindiki and so many others, Honorable Speaker. So, Honorable Speaker, I really want to support this and also tell the nominees that once they assume office, not to make themselves some demigods, not to, develop what we call in basic language big heads, by pride and everything. Find a way to relate with every person and serve Kenyans, and this House will keep them in check on every action that they're gonna take while serving in office. I support, Honorable Speaker. Thank you.
For Bumula.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, for this opportunity. And I will start by encouraging my colleagues that our role as members of Parliament is oversight. And we oversight as a House. We don't oversight as part of us. So it's really sickening when some members want to think they are in government or they are not in government, Honorable Speaker. We as a House, ours is to oversight.